I was getting old comments. I don't know if I was live in my pocket again or what. And I was going for a little time with no one in there. So I figured, one, I need to get a drink. Two, I can go ahead and just restart part 2. So, like I said, I know for sure I also restarted the phone again. So, we'll find out. I mean, I believe I'm live. Oh no! I can only turn that way? What in the butt? What in the butt? I'm gonna have to turn and then turn again. I didn't realize you can't turn left there. That's stupid. Looks like another guy's gonna do the exact same thing I'm gonna do. Actually, a couple people. Alright. I'm good now. And I also think what was up was had my GPS on. Now I don't need it because I know where I'm at. So, like I said, I didn't know the previous part 2 was working. So, I did go buy that Atari 5200 trackball controller. So, I decided to go ahead and venture out because I hadn't ventured out this way in at least a couple months. And I think last time I came down there, I was shocked that this store called B Villains was open on Sunday. And that's good because I don't want to have to feel like I have to go on Saturday because, I mean, maybe I want to relax on Saturday and also do what I need, and then I can take off and go out game shopping. The only thing that sucks, if I was going to go to the video game store, I would have to go by Saturday because Sunday they close. And I understand. Even though I believe they're open like 12 to 6 on the weekdays, so they used to be like open to 9 before the pandemic, and that was cool because I don't know, you didn't relax for a while, then go over there later on. But I think why they were getting shoplift later on. But it probably works better for them anyways, doing 6 hours, so I don't blame them. So, I would do road view, but there's nothing to really see around here. I mean, if I was in the city, that's one thing. Right here is just farmland that the eye can see. Every once in a while, you'll see a building. Like coming out there to church. I had to get me a drink though too. I needed a drink badly. So hopefully the people who's gonna watch Forbidden Door tonight, hopefully they enjoyed. Like I said before, I believe, I'll bet there'll be great matches. It's just a lot of the wrestlers that the AEW wrestlers don't. Well, the only person, the one big good is Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, and that's the only New Japan wrestler I know. I mean, yeah, Jay White, and God, Juice Robinson. But after that, was like I had no idea about any of these Japanese wrestlers. I got this asshole on my tail. What the fuck? Okay, I thought they were about to slow down and get behind me again. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. You know, I'm about to get, like, crud in my throat again. Oh my. There's this farmland has these hay bales that in a shape as a caterpillar. For years it was green and it looked like a caterpillar, but someone painted yellow with a SpongeBob face on it this time. Last time I went to this area, I went to the Game Exchange. I like going to the Game Exchange first because you hit that first, and then I go to B Villains. And B Villains, where they were located, was closed. I was like, oh my god, please tell me they didn't shut down. Luckily they didn't, they just moved to a bigger place, so they must be doing okay. They got some crazy boxes. Some boxes that is just unbelievable what they have. I asked them before, it's like, hey, do you sell your guys boxes? And they're like, no. But their sister company does. So that's what's weird. I was like, the sister company that is loosely tied to it does sell their boxes, so like that's why I get a lot of the boxes from them. It depends on the pricing though too, because like I'm wondering how much the Atari 5200 goes by itself. I didn't look that up. That's one thing I really need to look up and see how much it goes loose. But with the box, and the box that wasn't in great shape, but it had a working controller. I'm not sure that the other controller was working good. I'm not sure. It could have been just wasn't working right. But finding a working Atari 5200 is very hard to find. You'll come across the games a ton of times, and they're all going to be the same games though too that you'll go across by. And you can't mix up the Atari 5200 games with the Atari 2600 games. What's up, BR? Now I know we're good. But because the Atari 5200 games are a lot bigger than this Atari 2600 games and Atari 7800 games, people get the 2600 and 7800 mixed up because they're the same, pretty much the same cartridge. Because the Atari 7800 is backward compatible to the Atari 2600. What's crazy, so Atari 5200 natively is not backward compatible by itself to the 2600, but you had to buy this big bulky add-on thing to do that. It makes it even bigger, and I'm thinking about picking it up. If I would see it in person, I would. If it was a good price, I would definitely pick it up. I would love to find it in the box too. That's the one thing I love finding stuff in their boxes. Excuse me. So we got about like 20 minutes to the next store. So I would have been on sooner, but I wasn't 100% sure how to get on this highway. I had to use GPS, and while I was using my GPS, I was listening to the Saw Monster. And when I got on the highway, I was like, alright, I switched to it. I wasn't sure I was live. So I had to stop at a gas station, get a drink. Steve Callan's giving me eyeballs. But yeah, I kind of lost my. Oh, so yeah, I was traveling. Had my GPS on, and I'm wondering if this person. I guess not. I don't like when I see a black vehicle that does a U-turn. I'll be like, uh-oh, is that a cop? Because this highway is littered by cops. But hopefully it finds something good. Hopefully I make it worth it going down there. And hopefully this Atari 5200 trackball controller works. If not, I'll probably sell to the... I'll probably either return it to them. I don't know if I, at the flea market, would get the money back or what. No, I did not. Was it any good? I know I have it recorded, Steve. I heard CM Punk got booed. That's what I heard, but... Oh, it was good? That's good. I think they probably would have better shows on Saturday than they would do on Friday, because they're probably going to have more of the bigger stars on Collision, because I believe Collision's going to be their SmackDown. Like, I believe Dynamite is their Raw, is their flagship show, while Collision is going to be their SmackDown, and Rampage will be their bastard child of their NXT 2.0 bullshit. Collision produced differently. What's up, Video Game XD? What's up, bro? What's up, Charles? Yeah, I already got one thing today. I got the Atari 5200 trackball controller. That's good. Now I'm getting a couple people saying Collision was good. I should definitely sit down and watch it. I just passed out at work. I was tired. I wanted to do some gameplays, but I slept a lot yesterday. Nice. Oh, thank you. See, I think the recent Batman movie is pretty good. Not great. I like the whole thing. He's more of the world's best, world's greatest detective part. But I wouldn't rank him in my top 3 Batmans. If I would have to give my Batmans, it would be Michael Keaton. Then it'd be the Nolan Batmans, or Christian Bale, and I'd probably give it to Ben Affleck. And after that, then it's like a 3-way tie for last place. Adam West. I put Adam West as 4th place. I forgot about Adam West, though, too. But I think when people think of Batman, they're thinking about the movie, and yes, they had the Adam West Batman movie, but it was more like a big version of the TV show, so hopefully me traveling pretty far out that I will find something good. It's been a couple months since I've been down this direction. Usually if I'm going to travel far, I give them between 2 months, a month and a half to 2 months, just so they can get some new shit in, because when I have to travel about an hour plus out of the way, I don't want to go down there, waste my fucking time, and find out there was nothing to pick up. You know what? I mean, I don't hate them. I don't hate Batman Forever. And I think isn't that the George Clooney version, or is that the Val Kilmer? I can't remember which one's which. But I understand that. I don't think Forever. You know what? If I would have to rate my Batman's movies, it's kind of hard because Returns. It's really hard to rate them in order, but I do like the Nolan series up there, so I'd probably say I put Nolan movie 2 and 3 as 1 and 2, and then I put 89 right in 3rd. Then 4th will be the first Nolan Batman movie. Then I'll probably put Batman Returns. I'm not counting Batman v Superman. That's a one together. Oh gosh. You know what? I think that's a good topic. I think I need to get me, you, and AJ to do our top from best to... You know what? I think it'd be best to go actually from worst to best. So you can go upwards. And then, oh, this is my dead last. So I think that's the best way to go. I think that's a good topic, even though I'm pretty sure people are probably getting sick of the Batman topic. You know what? I was a big fan of Jim Carrey, but I find out he's actually a big asshole. I learned that reading the Jerry Lawler's book, and then I hear about other people saying that he really is an asshole in person. I know he took the Andy Kaufman movie to heart, where he was acting like he was Andy Kaufman. But I'm not gonna lie, I do love some of his movies. I'm not gonna be like The Mask was great, Dumb and Dumber, Batman Forever. I think when he did In Living Color, he was great in that. Truman Show was good. Man on the Moon was good. He did a good job on Man on the Moon, even though I heard he was an asshole behind the scenes. Trying to think whatever. I mean, there's some stinkers I know he did. I think there was that. Trying to remember. I hate to say the word because I get shadow banned if you say the certain word. If someone, you know what? Actually, I'm thinking about the one with Ron Williams though. I think it's not Beautiful Mind, or I'm trying to think of what it is where Ron Williams S himself off. I hate to say that like that, but get around the YouTube shadow banning. But God forbid you say that, but homicide and murder is okay to say. Yeah, I don't promote self-harm, but saying the word shouldn't. What the fuck are you doing, asshole? Sorry about that. I'm actually about to be there about pretty quickly, probably 5 minutes. I don't know I'll be going live again, because after I do this one, it's going to take me about a good hour to get home. Maybe I'll just do a normal stream instead of just a video game hunt. You know what, I would wish I could actually go into the store. Well, if you guys actually see me doing it live, that's something I would love to do. But I don't have the balls. This place. I don't know, South or the Midwest. It's called, Vintage Stock. Cassettes, tapes. They probably do, but I'm not currently looking. They sell toys, and obviously video games and movies. I'm not sure if it said movies, but I am coming up. I point to the left. I don't know why I did that, because coming up to the right is where I get off to go to Game Exchange. Game Exchange was crazy back in the day. I think 15 years ago, 20 years ago, Game Exchange was the more pricier store to go to, and Vintage Stock was the cheaper one. Now it's flipped. Vintage Stock is a hell of a lot more expensive, and they'll fuck you in your ass for what you trade in. Well, everyone's gonna have their like small franchise chain of retro store, and mine down here is Vintage Stock. And I think it goes up into the Kansas area, Missouri area too. But I am at Game Exchange, so I think we'll be villains. Maybe I'll do another one. Yeah. Nice. I would love to venture off and do all that, dude. That's the one thing I miss about Pennsylvania. You had a lot of options. Here, you have to travel quite a bit. But I'll be back, guys. Give me about half hour to an hour. So I'll see you guys.